You can look at the Yahudi and Nasara. You can look at the Arabs at the time of the Prophet. When you study the history, wars, tribal wars used to last for 40 years. Tribal wars used to last for 40 years. And when you study those people who claim that they had divine guidance, they have split up what traditionally is known as religion into sects and counter sects and sub-sects. And these Muslims are good as following anybody. You check the Muslims today. Many times, as I told you, when they call me, they say, brother, is there Jum'ah today? I said, yes. They say, is this a Shia masjid? I said, what? He says, is this a Shia masjid? Is this a Sunni masjid? Can you believe this? This is the high, and this what I'm telling you is true. And you know that. Because unless you are brave to take charge of your life, you're going to leave this world in this kind of dissection that has been prepared for us by the Iranians and the Arabs. Sorry to say, this is what they have done to this message of this beloved Prophet, and nobody can say they love this Prophet more than they do. The Iranians and the Arabs feel they love the Prophet the most, although they have done the greatest damage to his message, because the Qur'an warned him not to be part of sectarianism, and they foster that. They prosper on that. They rule their world. They rule their world on dividing the Muslims. Only sensible Muslims have a chance to reclaim their humanity and their dignity, and to change the predicament of the past, that it doesn't repeat for the future. And that's your challenge as mine. In conclusion, the Prophet made a great statement to the world when he says, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ. You hear what he called for? He says, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ. Let there be a community. يَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. What is ma'ruf? I told you before, but I'll tell you again. Goodness is just a generalization of ma'ruf. Ma'ruf is more than goodness. Ma'ruf is to recognize the essence of things and the properties of things and the realities of things as realities. Ma'ruf is not to walk with two eyes and to have two ears and to have all the senses, but to be a living deaf, dumb and blind. Ma'ruf is to recognize what is to be valued and what is not to. Munkar, in the study of the Arabic language, you have very fundamental from the very beginning, you have Ismul Ma'rifa and Ismul Nakira. Ismul Nakira, those of you who are studying Arabic, have studied Arabic. Nakira, anything in a state of Nakira is in a state of indefiniteness. Indefiniteness. Not being specified. If you and I live in that state, it means I don't really recognize you. And the biggest problem in human society, in sociology, in all the countries of the world, is that people are people wherever they are. But unfortunately, many people don't see other people as people. And that's the great danger. When you don't see other people as people, you feel you're not obliged to treat them as the way you ought to be treated and want to be treated. And you study the basis of racism, the basis of exploitation, the basis of slavery, the basis of all these dictatorship and all kind of shit, is because of munkar. So the Prophet told the world, he says, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ. Let there be a new community of human beings. And I'm saying this to you and to myself. Let us be a new breed of people. Don't walk with badges on our heads and think we are Muslims or whatever. وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ. That we should invite to recognize all that is outstanding all that is lofty. The struggle in any society is when people treat people in a different way.